everybody. Welcome to the Valentine's Day live stream. Let me put this here so you guys can see it. I am going to, hold on. So Muffin is a little bit late, guys, because, hold on, she's on her way, but she's a little bit late. So just to let you know, let me see. Okay, everything's good. Okay. Hello. Muffina's coming, guys. Oh, here's Muffina. All right. Muffina says, read the rules in the description. Hello. Hello, Lavender Star Cow. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. What is everybody doing today? Here, let me try to get the music. Stream Cafe, right? Okay. Trying to find a good... Hello. Hi. Just chilling today. That's good. Or at least, yeah. Okay. So, today we're going to be reading creepypastas. It's all right. We're going to be reading creepypastas later on. First, we are going to be drawing, and I'm having drawing requests today, but only one request per person. Make sure to read the rules in the description. So if you guys want me to draw you, go ahead. Just let me know in the chat. I'm only really doing doodles today though, so can't do like a full-on drawing. You might not be able to watch the creepypastas. Yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know if there's something scary coming up. I wanted to show you guys, let's see. I drew this drawing of Mel a few days ago. I'm looking at my book. This book is so ginormous. Like you know what? It can't even fit on screen. So, all right. I'll just use my mini sketchbook. Valentine cat? Okay. You'll be here for everything else? Cool. All right. So, wait, hold on. I need to like set this up so I can, yeah, Valentine cat. Like this. All right. I brought two of my special pens in today. So, this one, I'll show you guys. This one's kind of like one of those old school, like, you dip it in ink. I just like those a lot. I feel like they look better. Like my art looks better when I draw with those. All right, let me draw your Valentine's cat. Why is the ear being weird? Color that. I swear I have one of those like bleed proof sheets up here. Where is that? Yeah. Totally. Yeah, the kitty. I'll just use one of these. Hold on. Let me take out, hold on guys, I have a watercolor paper that will work for this. I cannot find the proof sheet, which is kind of weird. But oh well. Let me just tear this and fold it. Actually, no, I gotta tear this some more. Alright. Let me put this under. I'll put this under the next sheet since I'm gonna color this with crayons. Oh, let's see. Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to color this with. I'm gonna do like mixed media because my crayons are somewhere else right now. Okay, let me show you. What's your favorite thing to do on Valentine's Day? I like to make videos. I feel like I made a video. It took like a week to make. If you guys haven't watched that, go watch it. After this live stream, of course. But yeah, I feel like just making videos is like pretty much all I do. And I also like to make cards for everybody. And making art is nice. I'm working on a video right now where I'm turning some friends into Little's Pet Shop, which if you don't know, it's like a toy. Mixed media, yeah, exactly. Let's do some little cat stripes on the tail. Oh no, no. I just got ink on my hand. Okay, we're good. What are your guys' favorite things to do on Valentine's Day? I'm curious. Here's your Valentine's Day cat, by the way. It's pink. Yes! Yay, of course. Glad you like it. Okay, oh, I have to draw on this mini one because my sketchbook is way too big. Hopefully this will dry. I think it's good. You gotta using a sparkle. Oh yeah, sparkle gel pen. I didn't bring that up, but that it would be really pretty. I'll go get it. Oh, let's see. Wait. Sometimes the ink from the pen like drips down to right here, and like it gets all messy. But I actually think we're okay. I should probably do this on a test view here. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it works. See, I'll show you guys how this works. So look. See, it's basically just like a pen, but you can do like, oh my gosh, why is it not working now? Like this with it. It has like a special type of ink. Okay. What was that? What am I gonna draw? Mean Girl. I'm not. Oh, you mean like from the movie? I'm not sure. Scary Girl on your Instagram. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna draw Mel because, like, yeah, Mel. Yeah, I always have like a hard time here. Oh no! Well, gonna have to incorporate that in the art. I'm gonna. Oh. Yeah, she is. Okay, let me just rip that out and I'll do a new page because that was not supposed to happen. Actually, I drew Mel yesterday, so I kind of want to draw like Sylvia or something. Or maybe like Bubblegum if she was a human. Yeah, let's do that because I love drawing Bubblegum so much. I used to draw either no nose or like only a dot for the nose. Now I draw like a full-on nose. I don't know, my art's kind of like a mix of realism and other stuff. So I'm not really sure what is it called? I don't know. Was I gonna draw Sylvia? Bubblegum. I was gonna draw Bubblegum. Hopefully this pen won't bleed like when I color it in, because I'm sure that'll happen, but I don't want it to. That would not be good. Alright. I always picture Bubblegum to have like a pixie cut for some reason. Or like really short hair. I don't know what it's called. I think it's a pixie cut. I used to have one. It's grown out now. I have like medium length hair, but yeah, if you guys remember my pixie cut. That was fun, but I kind of ruined my hair with it. Yeah, exactly, imaginative. Okay. Who commented on my something? I'm gonna draw some ears for Bubblegum. I always picture her with that. Her Gnarly has these ears, so... Oh, I shouldn't have... Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have drawn both. Oh well. When she's in her human form, she gets both of her ears. Remember, she lost one. You guys are wondering how she lost one? It was because basically she so she actually, like, okay, I was carrying her on a walk. This was like a few days before my birthday when I was super little. Well, not super little, you know, bubblegum didn't come out too long ago, so I think bubblegum's like, what, 5 years old? She didn't come out too long ago, so it wasn't little, but anyway, I was carrying her on a walk and her ear fell off because that's what normal knurlies do. So I had to, that fell off before I went on a walk, so I had to glue that back, and it was being taped, and then I stupidly tripped. I tripped and fell, and yeah, so I was holding bubblegum in my hand. Thank goodness she didn't fly off, but I was at a point where there were like lots of bushes around me. And so I tripped and fell and got really hurt, and then bubblegum, but most importantly, it was bubblegum, her ear fell off, and so I don't know where it went. It could be, you know, it could be not even in the bushes, but it's gone now, so the animals have it. But yeah, that's the story of how she lost her ear. I tried to repaint another aquamarina's ear, because all the aquamarina's ears fall off. That's like a common thing that happens with the aquamarina's. So, like, I was thinking, like, okay, I found, like, fallen off ear on one of my knurlies. There's one of my knurlies that's completely bald. Like, she doesn't have any ears. Her name is Raspberry. I don't show her much on here, but, like, yeah, she doesn't have any ears, and it's pretty crazy. So okay, for her eyes, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'll color it in. I'm not gonna do any details with the pen. For this, I always kind of curve the eye. Okay. I feel like bodies are always really hard to draw for me. It's just on digital art it's better. It's like it can like use references and stuff, but on traditional it's kind of hard. Same with hands. Hands are the hardest, of course. I think every artist knows that. So we're gonna kind of draw the shoulders here. What's going on? Hang on. My pen's acting up. Okay, there we go. I want her to wear. I think she's gonna wear. Okay, I have an idea. What if she wears this like sweater? Hi, Naomi. Hello. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. I sent you something on fandom. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? Why is my pen acting up like that? You're good? Cool. Oh my gosh, my pen is acting up. Okay, there we go. Surprised I don't have ink all over my hands. It's kind of rare. What are you drawing? I'm drawing Bubblegum. I don't know if you remember her, but yeah, I'm drawing Bubblegum as a human. She's one of my Kizumurito Aquanerlies. Got her little moon. What? Creepy, but well. Shush. Oh, well. I am gonna be reading some Valentine's creepypastas because I found them. I don't know if they're gonna be scary. I'll let you guys know, but I don't know. Okay, so for Bubblegum Skin, I think I'm gonna do a crayon because it's kind of lighter blue skin, kind of like Midna. What are you guys' favorite creepypastas? I need to know if you guys like creepypastas. What's your favorite? My favorite is, I think there's this one creepypasta called, I think my favorite out of all of creepypastas is those Deep Dark Wells. It's just so good. Are you open for requests? Yeah, we're taking one request per person. You do one request, and I'll do a little doodle. Do a little bit of shading here. Okay. There's her skin. So, I'm gonna move on to her clothes, but I do want to take this shell pink color and color in her eyes because she has these, like, really pretty eyes. Peach color. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so wait. I think I'm gonna use this peach to color in the rest of her eyes. Yeah, that's fine. It's like a pink hue. It's very pretty. And for pupils, I'm gonna do. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do this brown color. It's called Raw Sienna. Like a dark blue color, but I'm gonna have to shade it with a few colors. I like to do lots of shading on the hair. I'm gonna use these 4 blue colors. So for her base color, I'm gonna use this blue. It's like the lightest one I have. And this was a sky blue. Oh no, that's the lightest one I have. Okay. So that'll be highlights. Yeah, guys, I have to open something in Pokemon Go. 1 second. friend has a cute outfit. What? Oh, very center again. Okay. Alright. Let me go back to my drawing. What are you guys getting for Valentine's Day? Oh. That part is supposed to be colored. 1 second. Throwing a party? Awesome. What's gonna be at the party? Yeah. Also, guys, part of the live stream is Q&A, so like I can ask you guys questions, you can ask me questions. Always feel free to. I love questions. Hey, Drama Princess, hi! You went out with your friends earlier? Oh, awesome! Can you draw Madoka? Oh, yeah. Let me draw a chibi Madoka. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so let me get my request page out. Okay, I'm gonna draw Madoka from memory because I know her. I think I haven't seen the franchise in this. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's the last one I watched too. Okay. Let me draw a chibi Madoka. Now, I'm drawing this from memory, so it's not going to be pretty accurate. I'm just drawing chibi Madoka. Okay, let me see. Can I draw her ditto? Okay. Let's add some cute little eyelashes. I think she has like these little things, right? Karakabu Sakura has. Okay, that is from memory. So I don't take drawing lessons. I'm self-taught. Okay, let me take my pink marker. I did take one drawing lesson back in like, what was it, like 2022? Because I think I had to for school. And it was like an anime thing. And that did actually help me draw eyes better. It helped me learn a lot of stuff. Yeah, it is awesome. But yeah, pretty much all of my stuff is self-taught and also learned from the YouTube channels Minori and Love to Draw Manga. I've learned a lot from them. So if you guys haven't watched them, go check them out because they are amazing artists. I learned how to shade stuff from Love to Draw Manga. She's the one that taught me how to shade stuff. Okay, there's your Madoka drawing. Yumi. Yes! Glad you like it. Okay. Let me move back to my... Oh, of course! There's a community of people who draw this type of... Ditto Callistifer? Oh. Callistifer. That's from that one Ghibli, Howl's Moving Castle, right? Yeah, there's kind of community, I guess. I don't know how that's spelled. There is like a kind of a community, but I have my own art style. So I don't know if like there's like a certain type of people that do my art style with the certain noses and stuff. But I'd say probably no. I know there is a lot of people that are a lot of people that do animes drawing. There is a lot of people. I said that wrong. Okay. Let me show you guys. This is the Chibi Ditto Callisto Sir. Yeah, it is original. Thank you. Right there. I'll hold it up so you guys can see it. Yeah, do you have the manga? Or do you read it online? Because I don't have the manga. I heard it's like a really dark show. I never got like through it because I think I had to watch something else. Like there was like Inuyasha or something to watch. But like if I'm ever bored, maybe I should watch it. Alright. Let me keep drawing. Yes. Maybe you should. Hey, VIP princess! Alright. Let me... Just about to go live too. Oh my gosh! For some reason, we both go live at the same time. Why? Like, we have the same mind. I'm serious. Like, okay. I know. Like, what does it mean? Yeah, great minds think alike. Clones, yeah. Is this what I was using? Oh, no, that's not. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be like this. Yes. Okay. Okay. So for the back hair, I'm probably not gonna do like this light blue because it's like in the back, so I'll do like a shading color. That would bother me forever. Woo! Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with this blue, which is an even darker color. Talk to you next time. Oh yeah, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you have a great Valentine's Day. Talk to you later, VIP princess. Okay. You too, yeah! You have fun streaming too if you're gonna do your live stream. Hopefully I can join you late because like after I do my live stream, hopefully you're still streaming. I don't know. Gonna color in this moon with this glittery pen. Okay, here we go. Yeah, drawing is very, like, hypnotic. Very, very. Especially, like, when everything's quiet, too. Okay, I'm gonna color the ears in 3-Day Weekend. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. 3-Day weekends are, I don't know. I love doing school. Like, it's one of my favorite things to have a routine. I hate winter break. I know I sound crazy. Because I know everybody hates school, but I don't. I love school. So I know I'm not excited to have a 3-day weekend. I want to go back. Are you guys excited to have a 3-day weekend? What are you going to do over the weekend? Oh, it's okay. You did too. Cool. Okay, maybe I can color these inside white because the paper's kind of like, it's kind of like a yellowish color. I don't know. You get to relax. Awesome. Hopefully you can do some fun activities too. Bubblegum has like these blue inner ears. Like that. Okay, so for her outfit, I think I'm gonna do this purple for this part. I don't know. I kind of just want to do like pastel colors. If you guys know my OCs, you get a week off. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Yeah, you don't know what you're gonna do. Well, hopefully you can do something fun. Okay, if you guys had I have a question. If you guys had a favorite of my OCs, what is your favorite? And since it's Valentine's Day, which OC of mine would you date? Because I would date none. I'm Aries, so I don't like anybody. I would never have a relationship. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think? If you like any of my OCs, who would you ask out? Who would you ask out? Okay, I'm gonna choose this peach color for her jacket because I don't know. I don't know. It's cute. It's colorful. Guys, I still have the Inuyasha drawing that I drew with like basically my eyes closed. You don't know, that's fine. But yeah, you guys don't even want to see the Inuyasha drawing. I mean, I'm gonna show you guys, but it is so bad. It is so bad. But I still have it. Like, bro. I drew it with I basically drew it with my eyes closed because I was sitting down and I drew it sitting down and I didn't stand up, so all the proportions are off. I can't even fit it on the screen. How did I even fit it on the screen back then? I probably didn't. But it is so bad. I hate it. I hate that drawing. That is like one of my least favorite drawings. It's such an abomination. Let me show you guys my drawing here so you guys can see the full thing. Also, it's kind of like, I'm kind of a little bit scared why I don't have painted nails. BRB, okay. Muffna, can you put a chat or something? Can you, Muffna, can you put like a chat thing that says something to like the people on the chat to say like, what OC of mine would you date? Okay, Muffna's gonna look. Okay, I gotta do it. Okay, let me look. What do I have in my options? What in the world do we have here? Ah! Sorry. That's the wrong thing. I can't see. What am I doing? Wait, where? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm able to, it used to be able to like put polls and stuff. But what? How can I not? Okay, Muffin, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna see here. Can I even, if I sign into my own account, bro? Oh yeah, engage with your audience, duh. Okay. Are you guys doing this Valentine's Day? Rainfall's gonna be going on a date with her crush. She's doing a lot. Phil's gonna party. You can take Fury. No! Fury's taking it, doesn't it? I'm making a poll. Okay, you guys have gotta answer that. Like, come on. You guys have gotta answer that. Put a Q&A. Talking to my IRL friend. Okay, I keep all their names straight. So I have main OCs that I always put on my channel, so do that. Bubblegum's coloring of her shirt is kind of messy, but oh well. There she is. Look at her. You know, I kind of want to, let me see, I kind of want to add my signature. Okay, there we go. Done. Let's make some great pastas. All right, guys. Thank you. Whoa. What the heck? Okay, here it is. Okay, so this creepypasta. Hello, I am a weirdo. Hello. Happy Valentines. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. See you later. Bye. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, guys. So this, happy Valentine's Day. Bye. Okay, this is called Forgotten Valentine, okay? I had managed to keep a healthy skepticism of ghosts, ghouls, and all things supernatural until I was 28. Found most claims of such things to be dubious as best and harmful as worst. I was very much in the camp of classical sciences as I had studied physics at Edinburgh University. Am I pronouncing that right? Several years earlier. While my profession has never taken me back into the scientific arena, I had until this time maintained a ruthless opposition to pseudoscience and superstition. Oh. My friends often wonder about the change they saw in me at that time. What surprised them that wasn't a slow, steady change of heart, but rather a complete turnaround overnight. Transformation, if you will. It may have appeared as if it occurred so very quickly, but in fact it happened over a slightly longer time scale, 2 weeks to be precise. Bro, get it into it. I'm bored. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's getting into it. It was February, in fact. It was the week of Valentine's Day. Around this time, I was going through a socially isolated phase. It's something which happens often in the bleak Scottish winters, where I become increasingly wrapped up in my own loneliness and passing bitterness as those who fit in. I was, and still is, a chronic hangover from my teenage years, one which has plagued me for far too long. 2 weeks earlier, I had found myself wandering through the cobbled streets of Edinburgh to clear my head. Walking, as amusing as it may seem, has always been a great comfort to me. You are in every sense alone with your thoughts, but in that part of you which creates the company of others, which is slightly at peace by being in the world, even if you're only in it long enough to share a glance with a passing stranger. Edinburgh is a very old city and has remarkably kept much of its formal self. The cobbled streets meander down the steep side of what was once a volcano, breaking off sporadically into narrow lanes which occasionally open up to secluded courtyards. These numerous courtyards are often flanked on all sides by tall terraced houses, huddled together as if whispering of a secret and long-forgotten past. The impressiveness of Edinburgh as a city is often lost on those who had lived there long enough to find beauty commonplace. As often happens when gripped by depression, I hadn't been sleeping well. I had finished the work by evening around 5 p.m. Well, I managed to get a few hours of sleep. My mind just wouldn't let me relax. Come 6 in the morning. Where was I? Even though it was a Sunday and I could once long have a lie. I could for once have a long lie. I conceded defeat in my attempts to have a proper resting. I got up to greet the world, however, reluctantly. Hold on. Show my screen so I can show you guys what I'm reading. By the time I had set out, it was still early morning and the cool January air stunned my face. Although Edinburgh is, for want of a better expression, a tourist city, at that time it still seemed relatively deserted, even for a Sunday. A slight mist had risen out of the water of Leith, making it feel more colder as I passed through the narrow lanes and down empty, entirely oblivious to where I was going. As the shops opened and the first trickle of tourists bled out into the cobbled walkways from their hotels, I deliberately headed for a quieter, often forgotten network of streets. My wandering mind had indeed taken over, for as I broke through... The writing in this is, like, crazy. I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know. I feel like it's a little too descriptive. It's fine, but it's a little bit too descriptive. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, cool. It is cool. For as I broke through a haze of a daydream, I found myself standing at the gates of an old graveyard. I'd been thinking of getting home, but something about this place awoke a compulsion in me. I had to explore it. Finding curious that the gates constructed out of black and steel rods were lined and locked early in the day as this. Entering the cemetery, I immediately noticed that the overall isolation of the place, enjoying the sound of gravel under my feet, which pierced the silence as I slowly moved along a path littered with small white stones. It wasn't a large graveyard. It seemed to consist of 2 separate plots, with the older graves at the front bordering the fence of the gate. Filling backwards up into a diminutive nearby hill where the more recently deceased residents lay. The oldest graves bore the weathered scars of age. I found more recently deceased residents lay. The oldest graves bore the weathered scars... Oh, wait, what in the world happened? Oh, I found one which was dated 1776, but the attack was illegible. I felt a sadness staring at the headstone, wondering about who it belonged to, and indignantly contemplating about myself as a forgotten, lost soul. Eventually, I moved off, wandering up the hill towards the newer grave. I am so bored, guys. I'm so bored. I don't care about ghosts. I'm looking for a different one. Okay, this has so many ads. This website. Never mind, like, come on. I'm looking for a Valentine's Day creepypasta. I cannot find any Valentine's Day creepypastas. Okay. You know what? I'm reading this one that's called Happy Valentine's Day because I don't care. Let me give you guys something to look at. What do I do? Let's see. Because it's kind of hard to read on the table. For the Q&A thing, I probably ask out Elliot from Forsaken. Oh, that's awesome. I was asking my OC, like, which one would you, which one of my OCs, my OCs would you ask? But yeah, Elliot is cool. Hold on, guys. I don't know your OCs that well. Oh, I don't know. It's okay. I have Fearin. Kiki's a headcanon. Kiki's like half headcanon, half OC. Sylvia. Those are like my main ones of Idaku, but she has her own channel. She's on her own. Okay. Anyway, here is the creepypasta I'm gonna read. It's called Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know if it's good, guys. Let me look. Okay, I don't know. This one is so stupid. I'm gonna read this one that's called, what is it called? I can't even see. All is fair in love and war with a Valentine's nightmare. Let's see. This is written by William Rain. And there's so many ads on this website, and I can't even read anything. Okay, let me see here. Bro, these ads! Ah! Okay. Estimated reading time, 24 minutes. That's pretty good. I like that it says that on the top of here. Okay. I think about just everyone active in the dating community has had the occasional appearance with crazy eyes. No, this isn't some cryptid who preys on the innocent single looking to be with somebody or anything like. More of a condition that's something paranormal or otherworldly, I suppose. Heck yeah! Male, female, gay, straight, somewhere in between, or as yet undecided, there are these crazy eyes in every community. They may seem so normal, if that's even a thing, when you first meet average conversation, or maybe some of those little mannerisms that drive you nuts. the biting of her lip, stroking hair gently over an ear, winking the nose with a smile. Those little things that invest your interest right off the bat. Sometimes it's not a little too late before those eyes sell the actual truth of things. Bro, get into it. I do not care. I don't care. Can I stop these ads? This is actually insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, there's an ad. Okay, that's better than the last one. Okay, what? The ads are crazy. Okay, more than often not, you can escape these encounters unscathed. Maybe a few weeks of awkward text messages or an occasional parked car on the other side of the road outside your house, but it generally does not last. Valentine's Day of last year, though, that one left me questioning if I will ever even attempt dating again. Oh no, what happened? My buddy James and I had come with precautions for such things as simple alert, locked and loaded before meeting a new prospective person. We called it the abort silly and childless, yes, but we had both experienced more of our fair share of evenings out in town that required some help to escape. We would have the message, "How's your mom?" and them typed up. That is the weirdest message. I feel like this person is like trying to be normal. That's just weird. Like, why would you, instead of asking your friend how they are, why would you ask, "How's your mom?" That's just so weird. Okay, anyway. Typed out before the evening's events would begin, right? Just hit send if things go sideways. It was a natural enough conversation starter that wouldn't expose what was actually going on. No, that is not natural. Everybody knows that. Like, people would definitely know. That is just weird to ask. Not, "How are you?" How is your mom? How is your mom? That is just very strange. Unless the mom is going through something. That would be normal. Or yeah, unless you know the mom really well or something, the mom's your friend. I don't know. They didn't explain everything though, so that is not. Shouldn't expose what's actually going on. Should this be one of the more radically crazy types who would take the phone from your hand, make sure you weren't texting another girl or something? Yes, that's happened before. On that occasion, I was technically messaging another woman, that being my mom. But what is the thing with the moms? But even after explaining that to my date, Julia or Jen or something, bro, you didn't even remember this guy. I hate him. But even after explaining that to my or something, she had to double check. The night went downhill from there. This was before the code was a thing, so I just had to grin and bear it. After the incredibly long night, James and I came up with this. We had been best friends since childhood, so we had vested an interest in one another's potential significant others. We never arranged dates on the same day, so we'd be ready to assist the other should anything go wrong. If we received the notification, it was time to spring into action. The first step was a phone call, requiring a bit of acting on the part of one need of a bail. There would be a shock and maybe even tears, depending on how severe the crazy person was, ending up with having to ditch the date to get to the hospital ASAP. What? Are you gonna kill these people? Like, what? Most times this was enough to get the job done. The insane person in question would sometimes offer to come along to help soothe the weary and pain-stricken heart, wounded by whoever had been in a terrible accident. But what are you even talking about? Like, hold on, guys. Okay. These ads are crazy on here. Oh, Bend Round is the next one. Ooh. I don't know if that's a good story, but it's very popular. Most times this was, at the end of the day, even crazy people comfortable around somebody suffering, especially if they've only recently met. Okay, is this guy hurting himself on purpose to get the person to like him? That is actually crazy. Should this not be enough to get the job done, step 2 would be set into motion. If no all clear was given within 15 minutes, this would require acting on both sides, as we would have to show up in person to attend the validity of how the validity of how, I don't even know how to say that, of how grim the situation was. Bro, you're not even talking. Like, what is going on? You're just rambling. I hate this author. This part would make just about everyone at the restaurant feel uncomfortable, so if we would make a full scene with from our dramatic performance. At the time of our improvised play would reach its end, we were both practically running for the door, leaving teary apologies in our wake. What is going on? The only downside to having take things this far is whatever restaurant or bar this would take place in. It was now is whatever restaurant or bar this would take place in was now burned for at least a year. Couldn't risk inadvertently letting the regulars in on the act, not if we want to blow our cover. You just got the stacks of weaknesses for taking and got an achievement. What? 50 stacks? Oh my gosh, that's a lot. We only had to resort to this one time. Her name is Lucy or Lenora, definitely an L name, I think. Bro, how do you not know? She looked pretty embarrassed by the ridiculous performance we put on. Just about everyone else. Okay, so there. Okay. I think what's happening here is they're doing a play to get the people's attention. But why would they do that? Like, what is going on? This is so confusing. Okay. I just about everyone else around us, but did the trick. She didn't even text the next day to check in, so I considered a job well done. Oh, wait. Is he getting rid of his ex-girlfriends? I don't know. This guy's weird. Step 3, the final step, would be an act of pure desperation. While we had been fortunate enough to never have used this, we would carry some laxatives to every date. These guys are crazy. Whether we took it ourselves or had to essentially, wait, what? Oh my gosh, what is going on? Wait, hold on. Took it ourselves or we had to essentially make our crazy dates even more crazy would be depending on the scenario. It hadn't yet been fully flushed out. Sorry, couldn't resist. What? They're making them poop all over. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, this may be taking things a bit too far, but it's like they say, all's fair in love and war, right? All is fair in love and war, right? That's good enough for me. Anyway, this guy's so weird. I don't even know what he's doing. Lily and Laszlo, my two favorite elves. Yeah, totally. It is. So, it was about a week before Valentine's Day last year when work... This is like a pasta. This is just like a very confusing... This is a confused pasta. It reminds me of one of Louder Town's videos. Somebody in they were reading my family has experienced a terrible car crash, and that's such a good story, by the way. Read that if you haven't. That is such a good story. Somebody in the comments said, this is not a creepypasta, this is a crying pasta. Where am I? So it was about a week before Valentine's Day last year when a work friend set me up with one of his sister's friends. Well, he was more of an associate, I guess. He had only worked there for a month or two, but he seemed like a friendly sort. I was resistant at first, being generally not a fan of hookups, but after he showed me the girl's picture, I was invested. Oh my gosh. Wait. So he's gonna go on a date. Hopefully he does not kill this person. Because I think that's what I'm very confused. What do you mean? Hold on, guys. I gotta go back here because, like, what is this? Hold on. Maybe I missed something? Okay, so I think I get it. I think I get it. So I think what is going on? Wait, I'm so confused. Okay, never mind. So I think it's well written but really confusing. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if it's well written or not. I can't tell. Yeah, so I think what's going on here is this guy is trying to like I think he's trying to confuse all his. Hello, Squid Sama. Hi, happy Valentine's Day. We're reading creepypastas. Okay, so, yeah. Anyway, what I was saying was, I think this guy in the creepypasta is tricking all these people into thinking he's like crazy or something. I think that's what's going on, and like that he needs to go to the hospital just to make him. It's either just I don't even know. I don't know. Let's just go on with the story. So forget all of that happened. You know, I got a Valentine. I don't either, but I don't need one. That's okay. I can be your Valentine. I can be your Valentine. I can be your Palantine, platonic Valentine. Okay. Being generally not a fan of hookups, but after he showed me the girl's picture, I was a vet. So basically, let me catch you up, Squid Sama. So on this creepypasta, this guy is telling this guy like, okay, you should go on a date with my friend. So now they're going on a date, and we'll see what happens. Call me shallow if you like, but she was gorgeous. Dark hair, dark skin, bright green eyes, and a smile that could melt a glacier. Oh, that's sweet. Perhaps if Valentine is an excellent word, though. Palantine. Yes, it is. Platonic Valentine. I'm a weird for real. What happened? You said ... Okay, so perhaps if I allowed the idea, there would be a reason that someone is breathtaking. Someone this breathtaking is still single. Maybe I could have made better decisions that night. Unfortunately, okay, so wait, something happened to him. Okay, wait, so he had a date with this girl. Okay. Okay. So I think he's going on a date with a bunch of girls. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I wish the gods of Furry Cashier was my Palantine. Oh! Oh, get a snack at night. Like my friend. Yeah! Palantines are great. It's platonic Valentine, so it's like a friend Valentine, you know? James was never a fan of Valentine's for that reason, not mine to share, but I still checked in with him to make sure it was available, just in case, as expected. He had nothing planned for the day, so I went ahead and set it up. Rainy, the studying girl in question, and I texted back and forth over that week, leading up to our official meeting, and my anticipation was building with every message. Oh, okay, so he texted her. He wasn't sure because she might be single, but he still texted her. Okay. We discussed everything from taste in movies and music to her into school. On those days of messaging back and forth, I didn't even pick up the slightest red flags that some crazy girl could be lingering behind her bright eyes. What? Where's the... Oh, you gotta go already? That's fine. Have a nice day. Bye. Okay, so after what happened, I went back to the thread to find where a few, but as I said, I wasn't exactly guided by the top floor at the time. Still, I should have picked up on it when she asked about my ex-girlfriends and the like. Okay, I think... Oh, no, they're not going on a date. They're just texting. Okay, cool. This is so confusing. I hate this guy. I hate this guy and his author. Those binkies just didn't appreciate you, one message read. You just have to wait for the right girl and such. They seemed innocent enough at the time, but I would normally feel a bit uneasy when these things came up before we even met. What? So she knows you? Regardless of my excitement, I still arranged to meet at the restaurant. She came off a little offended when I recommended this over picking her up, but I wouldn't budge on this one. I've endured a few awkward rides over the years as I returned a crazy eyes or two to their home. Crazy. Okay, I'm so confused. I hate this guy. See, I'm gonna stop reading this if there's no paranormal thing, because like I'm so confused. So this is a far better option than facing the temptation of leaving someone stranded. It may seem like a childish way to think, but even in the face of a nutshell job, wait, what? In the face of a horrible job, I had to leave someone without a way to get back home. I read that wrong. I don't know. What in the world is going on? I'm so confused! Without a way to get back home. Okay, I had to leave a girl money for a taxi before, but that couldn't be avoided. It was that a worry she could just join the wheel halfway to her place, and he was already at the restaurant when I arrived. Something that caught me off a little guard at first, as I pulled up a good 15... Wait, did she even know that he was supposed to go there? To grab us a table before she got there. As soon as I walked in, prepared to ask the hostess to put my name down. I heard that every information yelled out from somewhere in the dining area. When I noticed the head of my day peeking out from a booth near the back, I felt stunned for a moment, giving an awkward smile and a wave while just about every other face in the crowd turned to look at me. I attempted to ignore the chuckles and mumbles from the tables. I leaned around, keeping my head hunched while my face flushed. While I can't deny that I was somewhat flattered by how rain was on, enthusiastically waving and grinning as I made my uncomfortable approach, I was growing a little unsettled about what the night may have in store. Why? Is she gonna kill you? She looked absolutely stunning in that red slinky dress, her raven hair hanging to her shoulders. Hi, my attempt to apologize for being late was interrupted by my dining companion throwing her arms around me, near squeezing the breath from my lungs in the process. Oh my gosh. Though we had just been texting back and forth, I wasn't prepared for such an enthusiastic greeting. Given the fact that she was even more stunning in person than the pictures I'd seen, my logical mind took a back seat to that far more task-oriented, lesser brain of many of us possess. That one that gets us into a lot of trouble from time to time. I know I'm not exactly proud of it, but what can I say? What? You know what, guys? My brain is melting. I'm just gonna read the last line because this is so long. Somebody said I have a new favorite creepypasta. What the heck? This guy, if I had a new account, I would ask this guy, like, what the heck is this story about? You are such a bad writer. Okay, anyway, guys, my brain is melted. I'm not sure what happened. But that creepypasta was so horribly written. I've never read a creepypasta that badly written in my entire life. So I am so sorry you guys had to go through that with me. But William Rain, you are a horrible author. Sorry about it, but just telling you. You gotta, you know. Yeah, you agree? Yeah, I don't know. He's a bad author. Like, come on. I'm not scared to say that you're a bad author. I don't care. Okay, anyway, guys. Sorry for being so mean. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice Valentine's Day, and hope you guys do amazing things. It was lovely to hear you reading. Yeah. Hopefully I can do another reading in another time. Maybe we can do some more readings in the next live stream. Anyway, I gotta go eat now and get ready for the day. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day, Drama Princess. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.